Americans are hitting the road, headed to all corners of the country. And one company is in the driver's seat. Will Thor Industries run out of gas? Or will this RV maker chart a smooth course on the open road?
I've said it before. I'm going to say it again. Some companies deserve the benefit of the doubt. And when their stocks get slammed, you have to use that as an opportunity to do some buying. Just look at the incredible comeback in Thor Industries, symbol THO, the top maker of recreational vehicles and motorhomes under a host of different brands, like Airstream, among many others. The last time we checked in with these guys back in March, they were on the defense. After delivering a series of amazing quarters, Thor stock got eviscerated when they reported numbers that were really good, just not spectacular. Investors rang the register. They walked away. Stock slid from 113 down to 89 at its lows in April. Fast forward 6.5 months, and the mighty Thor is once again living up to its name. The company's proceeded to turn into more genuinely spectacular quarters, including some stunning results last night. Took my breath away, and it's once again making new highs, trading up to 123 as of today. Yep, Thor posted a monster 31-cent earnings beat off a $1.95 basis, higher than expected sales, up nearly 50% year over year, maybe one of the greatest beats of 2017. Can the stock continue its long march higher? Let's take a closer look with Robert Martin, the president and CEO of Thor Industries. Hear more about the quarter and the company's prospects. Mr. Martin, welcome back to Mad Money.
Jim, thank you. Always a pleasure.
All right, Bob, it looks like that it was organic growth that, to me, drove this upside surprise. Where are these new people coming from?
You know, it truly is. As we talk to dealers, we just came out of our biggest dealer event of the year. It's younger buyers are really coming into the space. It's kind of the front edge of the millennial, but it's Gen X, Gen Y. Boomers still are in the meat of our market. But the younger buyer is the real story. It's smaller units. It's more affordable units, trailers, motorhomes. These younger buyers are just finding ways to use an RV that really resonates with them.
All right.
They like to explore.
I want to talk about that because when the stock went down, I propounded that thesis to everybody, and they said, you know what, Jim? That's just some sort of anecdotal nonsense. That's not true, Bob. You got actual facts about this, don't you?
Yeah, there have been studies from the RV Industry Association really showing the demographic, the age is dropping. And a lot of it is anecdotal also just from our dealers. We're watching younger families, younger couples come onto the lots, come into the shows. The shows are record attendance over the last year and a half. And it is this younger buyer that is really gravitating towards this way of exploring the U.S. and all of North America.
Could this be a part of a larger theme? And the larger theme being, listen, we want to now pay for experiences, and we want to show them on Instagram, and the best way to go and visit America is through camping with a Thor Industries motorhome or a tow vehicle.
Yes, we actually had a partnership with a customer in one of our Cougar fifth wheels that they were doing just that. They're millennials. And they were out sharing their travels across the nation, and it's just part of their lifestyle. So we partnered with them. We're letting them use a brand new unit. They were using an older Cougar fifth wheel, so they now have a brand new unit that really represents what a lot of people are doing. And we're just continuing to see this grow. And for us, it's a long-term story. This is a demographic that, as they really enjoy travel, going outdoors, but also tailgating, concerts. They're finding so many different ways to use an RV that we think the opportunities are endless.
I'm so glad you mentioned that because I was going to talk about how at college games, your stuff is everywhere, okay? On weekends, it's everywhere. It has now become integral to the experience of visiting a school that your kid goes to on a football game. Is this also a spur for demand?
Definitely. I personally was at Purdue University last weekend for homecoming and Dad's Day to visit my daughter, and it was hot, and everybody came into the motorhome. We probably had 25, 30 people in the motorhome in the evening. It was a great way to put your food out. It cooled down, but for a hot day, a cold day, a rainy day, an RV is perfect. And then you look at SEC schools,
Right.
It's 2,000 motorhomes at a game. It's just kind of a way of life that continues to grow.
Now, Bob, there are people, I know that FEMA's a desired way to be able to help people is not necessarily motorhomes, but it still must be, with 3 disasters, a spur to demand. I don't want it to be the story because that will end someday, but it certainly near term is helpful, right?
You know, right now we're trying to help in any way possible, and some of our dealers are selling some units to individuals that have been affected by the storms. There's really been very little by FEMA. And for us, we sell through our dealers anyway. So a lot of those contracts would be through the dealers. And so far, the numbers have been small. But there have been companies, insurance companies, people that have just made the choice that they would like one. And for us, we saw a lot of people that were escaping the storms in RVs. Absolutely. And what a better way to get out of harm's way, where you have all your water, you have all your belongings with you. You can take them all in your RV. So they're tragedies, and we're trying to help in any way possible, but that is not the story.
All right, one last question. I don't know if younger people, if older people know. I mean, my generation, I had to go in one. Your things are packed with the modern day electronics that millennials love, aren't they?
They are. I mean, our small motorhomes, big motorhomes, they'll have anywhere from 3 to 5 TVs. The travel trailers will have multiple flat screen TVs inside, outside, electronics that control your awning, your stabilizer jacks, your tongue jack, your air conditioner, and a lot of them connect through an app on your phone. So we're designing these RVs for the younger buyer, but even the older buyer. It's just easier to use an RV, and this all plays into the long-term growth mode of the RV industry.
Well, I'm a believer. Next time it goes down, I hope people listen to you and remember this is a secular trend that has just started. Bob Martin, President and CEO of Thor Industries, congratulations on that amazing beat last night. Good work.
Thank you very much.
Can we stop losing heart if there's a given quarter that may not be as incredibly spectacular? Thor's here to stay, and it is the dominant player in its industry. Mad Money's back after the break. Booyah! Jim Cramer here from Mad Money. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube. Click here to subscribe and get the jump on my exclusives with CEOs, plus market news, investing advice, and a whole lot more.